Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin Havefjell, and in this video we will talk about the different booking methods that there is. When you are running a company in Sweden, you need to choose between two different booking methods, and these ones decide how you will do your booking. So you need to know what to expect, what's expected of you, depending on what you have chosen when you registered your company. And it's also good to know when you're going to register a company in Sweden, what you will choose. So I hope you will have more clues about this after watching this video. So I think we just start right up and booking methods. Okay, there are two ones. There are the cash method and the invoice method. If you have Googled the internet and searched or talked to other people, maybe you have heard other words for more methods, booking methods. But so there are some more words for the cash method, but I will use these two. So there are only two ones. So if somebody else says something, they are not correct. There are two kind of methods that you can book when you run a company in Sweden. So the cash method, with that one, you only book once when you receive money or when you pay somebody. So you only book when money transfers. So when you receive money or when you pay someone, that is when you're gonna do the booking. With the invoice method, you actually do booking twice. So you do book the invoice when you receive the invoice or when you send the invoice out. And you also book when you receive the money or when you pay the invoice. So this is the big difference between these methods. So with the cash method, you only book in the bookkeeping once. With the invoice method, you do it twice, when you receive an invoice and when you pay the invoice, or vice versa. Okay, so what should I choose? Well, if you just look at how much administratively work there is with these different methods, I would say that with the cash method, low, not so much amount of work, because you only book once. You only need to keep in mind in the bookkeeping when money moves, when you pay somebody or when you receive money. With the invoice method, there are more administratively work for you, because when you have done the invoice, you will send it out and then you need to book that. Or when you receive an invoice, okay, I need to book that one. And then, okay, now I got paid, or now I paid that invoice, okay, then I need to go and do the bookkeeping again. So more work for you when you have the invoice method. So why would I need to have more work? That doesn't sound so good. Well, no, but with this invoice method, you will get more control over the money, because when you have the cash method, you don't have so much control of, how to say, the liquidity in your company. Well, of course, you know when money moves in your company, but you don't know how much debts or how much people earn are supposed to pay to you. You need to keep that in mind. So the control of the liquidity is maybe not so much with the cash method, and it's much more with the invoice method. So I would say, depending on what kind of company you are running, I would suggest different methods for you. But if I should say something, if you force me to say something, well, you're not doing that, but I know lots of people want you. Just tell me what to do. Well, okay. If you're a startup company, you don't have so many invoices sending in and out in your company, maybe 2-3 a month, well, then I would say it's better you use the cash method, because it's not so much work for you with the bookkeeping then. Because if you run a company, my guess is that you are not running a company because you love the bookkeeping. So keep the energy to what you actually love with running your company, and let's try to get the administratively work a little bit lower so you don't take all the energy from your fun things with your company. So if you have small company or startup, start with the cash method is my suggestion. But if you're sending a lot of invoices, over, let's say, 15 invoices a month, well, maybe then it starts to get, okay, how much invoices have I sent out? And it's starting to, you need the control over this. And then you can put that in the bookkeeping, so you have the control over your company and just need to look in the bookkeeping and you can see there, okay, how is the liquidity? When will I receive money from all this? How much have I sent out? How much money does people owe me? And how much do I owe somebody else? That you can see in your bookkeeping when you use the invoice method. So depending on your personality and what kind of company you're running, I would suggest different kind of methods. So what do we do now? Well, of course, you can start Googling the internet and see, okay, what have other think, and ask somebody for advice. Of course, you can always ask me for advice, and you can book a meeting by sending me an email. You're typing down företagshjälpen@havefjall.se, and you can book a meeting and we can discuss what would be the best for you. And if you have already registered your company and you have chosen one of these methods and you're not sure, okay, I chose the invoice method, but okay, how do I do the bookkeeping? I now realize that, okay, I have chosen something that affect how I do the bookkeeping. I'm not sure how I will do the bookkeeping. Of course, please, you can contact me and I can help you, teach you how you will do the bookkeeping in your company, depending on what you have registered. So please subscribe to this channel and give a thumbs up if you like this video, and also send me a message on what you would like me to talk about in future videos as well. And you can also go to my website www.havefjall.se, and there you can find more courses and information that you can watch, like seminars and so. There are much more information to get, and of course you can always contact me and we can book a meeting. So for now, I hope to hear from you soon, and good luck with your company. Bye bye.